now.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you! Bless you, my child! Welcome back to the Writing Inquisition. I'm Carol Benton.
I'm EmRose and I.
And this episode we're going to be talking a bit about that bane of every writer's existence, writer's block. So we're going to start by going over like what kinds of writer's block that we've all experienced and sort of defining them for those who haven't sort of dealt with it before. So what have you guys dealt with in terms of writer's block?
Mostly for me, if I'm stressed out, like really stressed out, or really sad, or angry, I have a hard time writing. I just not to write, or I kind of get some anxiety when I have, especially the stressed out one. I get anxiety.
So for you, it's mostly like energy.
Yes.
It's diverted.
Yes.
Because of block.
Exactly.
Mine's usually that combined with I don't like where I am in a scene, or I know there's something really wrong with the book and I can't think of how to fix it, and I don't want to fix it because my mood's not good, so I'm just not motivated. In college, I didn't really write a whole lot because I would just write my school assignments, which still related to my main project, but I never really worked on the main project that much. Mostly mood combined with being stuck somehow in the scene or the whole book.
Some kind of classic writer's block.
Yeah.
For me, I've dealt with three primarily. Like the classic one, kind of obviously, like this is most common in like the first draft. You're just trying to get the ideas out. But then I've also gotten drafter's block because I've made so many changes that I can't just slightly rework a scene and have it be good. Just And editing block, which EmRose will give me notes and they'll be like, she has a point that needs to be fixed, but I don't wanna, or I don't know how.
Excuse me. Sorry.
So, like, just trying to figure out a way to fix whatever she has pointed out needs work, that can be really frustrating and unhelpful. But it has to be done. Like, all types of writing, editing is kind of critical. So, there's that. Now, unfortunately, writer's block can vary in how long it lasts. I know I've had writer's block for like 6 months before, which sucked because that was also on the first draft. So like from January until late June, I think it was, I had no idea what I was going to do. I'd written myself into a corner and finally figured something out on a drive back from visiting my oldest sister when she was in LA and somewhere in the middle of I-5. Just like, what if I do this?
Right.
That might work.
Hey, it works for J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
She gets ideas when she travels, apparently.
And as we know, all hail J.K. What about you guys?
Wait, what was
What's like the longest you've
longest?
had writer's block?
I don't know, like probably, I always can't say college just because,
Just all of college?
just all of college, because even though I was writing, it was just really hard, and I was just really unmotivated, it was just kind of like,
You had homework.
yeah. I mean, I guess my writer's block was always like a bunch of like laziness, and even if I'm not stuck, if I'm just really lazy,
Yeah.
or if there's like, if I like have the compulsion to fix everything.
Which you have.
Which I have.
You started the same project 3 times
Exactly.
since you got in touch with
Which
me.
is why I'm annoyed now again with it, because I feel like I can tell this is all wrong, and I just want to delete the whole thing and redo it.
Please don't. It's going well.
My friend was like, "You're gonna hate yourself more if you have nothing."
Yes.
So you delete it.
Yes. And once we finish recording, then we can
Yeah.
try to workshop it.
So I guess I'm in a constant state of writer's block and just
some form thereof.
just some form. And if I force myself, I just force myself to write. And a lot of times it's fun and fine, but
It's getting over the starting block that's the issue for you.
I feel like the same goes for me a lot of the time. Like I'm in sort of like a constant.
yeah.
You know, I have like moments of like nothing, and then I have bouts of like I can't stop,
Yeah.
and then it's all the time. And then my longest break though probably was when I first started the story, which was a vastly different book at that time. I don't even know if it was about fairy tales even.
Based on what
based
you've
on fairy tales.
told us before, I don't think it was at that point yet.
No, it wasn't. So it was a completely different thing that I was working on. And I got stuck, and then I put it down. And then I kind of didn't go back to it until I was pretty much done with community college, and I had met my fiance, and then I picked it back up again, finally.
Yeah, and we briefly discussed this before we started recording, that like there's a weird security when you're in love, that like there's a weird like invincibility type thing. It's like I can totally do this because this person gives a shit about me.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to.
Exactly. I think that helped.
Yeah, and like I've also noticed that I have a harder time writing since I've been doing this since I was 13, like between boyfriends. Like, it's a horrible, like, weird ass predicament to be in, but between boyfriends it's harder for me to write.
Yeah. But your mood's probably not as good.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
Because I'm frustrated with everything.
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you just, especially if you're the one who got dumped, for example. I mean, either way, it sucks.
Yeah.
But especially if you're the one who got rejected, basically, it's a horrible feeling, and your mood really can do a lot to you. Where
Yeah,
it just
absolutely.
zap you, and you don't have any confidence in yourself sometimes afterwards. And yeah, it's
Yeah, and when you're in that sort of a mindset, you tend to go after more like self-therapy writing rather
Yeah.
than like creation writing,
yeah.
if that makes any sense. Like trying to work it out in words rather than just running around in circles in your head. And writer's block sucks anyway, so we're gonna compound that with a whole bunch of other frustration, right? Yeah. So one of the things that I know we've all asked writers that we have dealt with, and you've actually witnessed this because we were in the same business of creative writing class, is typically asking like how you get around writer's block or get through writer's block and like what their strategies are. So I know I have a tendency to like jump to either a different scene or a different project entirely. Like lately I've been really thinking about the crossover that we have planned, so I don't have to think about my own world. But of course I'm not the only one involved in that, so I
Right.
can't do that much.
You can only go so far right now.
Yeah, before I can like get them in a message stream and go like, what about this, this, and this? Which we've done.
Yes, we have.
And at one point, like, you had gone to see Wonder Woman or something, so we had like 90,000.
Oh gosh, it was ridiculous.
And then we were still chatting while you were chatting.
Movie and like pretty much the entire movie, my phone was buzzing. It was on silent, but it was buzzing in my purse, and like I was just like, who the hell is trying to get a hold of me? And I was like, I'm watching this movie. It's gonna wait. It's gonna wait. You know, I've been waiting to see this movie, and then afterwards, you know, I look at my phone. And it's like.
Just a continuous scroll because we're still chatting while we're telling her. We're still chatting while we're telling her to scroll up and get caught up, which would take a while anyway, but then it kept jumping back down to the
Yeah,
recent
so-
lines.
I was just
We're
like,
not being
just
helpful.
recap for me, please.
Yeah. So there's jumping to a different scene or project. There's another strategy that I haven't really tried, but I've heard of, that's like write about what's blocking you or write around the block. Like, I know I need to get from point A to point B, but there's this weird ab thing in the middle that's just screwing everything up and trying to like figure out what it is and why it's screwing you up. You can also consult with other writers, which I know I've done a lot.
Yeah.
I know you've done.
Yeah.
Because you've done that with me.
Yeah.
I know you've done because you've done that with me. Because I don't know. And then another thing to consider would be to reread the project that you're working on, like everything you already have, to refresh your memory on where the story should be going and what you've already established, and going through and trying to figure out like what plot twist can I use here to get out of this block and all that sort of a thing. So like those are the ones that I've tended to use, except for the one that I prefaced by saying I haven't tried it yet.
Something that I typically end up doing, other than rereading what I already have, I tend to read a completely new book that I've never picked up before, but have been interested in reading for a while, or something that I just like found on Amazon or something. And I feel like that helps a lot, especially if it's in my genre. I'm like, well, can I pick up some new ideas from this book?
Yeah, like can this be a new mentor text?
Exactly.
To link back to a previous episode, but you were
So I feel like that helps a lot, or watching a new show or something like that.
just immersing yourself in a new story.
Exactly, and I think that helps give you a lot of new ideas, maybe ones that you haven't thought of before, and like pulling from that. And especially for when you're stuck in the like, I can't think of how to fix this issue.
Yeah.
You know, that's usually what I do when I'm in that situation.
I make my computer font white so I don't have to look at my own words if it's that kind of writer's block where I just hate
You hate everything.
But something you said made me remember what I wanted to bring up in the first place when I was brainstorming other things and being like, this isn't it, but it's close. But anyway, so I get stuck a lot when I'm at like the transition point where like a big thing has just happened and then they need to go to a new location.
Yeah,
and then not a lot of plot stuff happens for a while because you're doing
It's
character
like,
development.
we're just traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking about is I was noticing there are a lot of, like the majority of the book I was really excited to write about because it's like exciting scenes and I'm like, why do I keep getting these scenes that are just stupid where like nothing happens and I hate and I have to like force myself to write them because I just hate dealing with characters. And then somehow I like found an article that was like every scene should be like a magical cookie scene where you're really excited, which like I knew, but seeing it in writing helps.
Yeah.
So I think you saying writing about like the plot, like where you're stuck. This person was saying write down like all the reasons, like all the things you really love about your book. Like I love the characters and I love the dynamic between blah 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 blah. And I love the machine wielding squirrels, you know, whatever it is.
Machine
So-
learning squirrels, I love it.
So-
We should use that.
We should.
Yeah. So
I was just gonna say.
I think that
Chad.
Chad. So I think that might help. I haven't tried it yet because I'm lazy.
Good luck.
But yeah.
You have to get over the energy block first.
Yeah, basically. But I feel like I had other things to say and I forgot. But I reread my favorite book or a totally new book, or just like take a break and step away from it for a while. Now I haven't been doing that because I'm impatient and won't finish. But and then changing any medium helps me too. Like if I handwrite or type it on something else or print it out.
Yeah.
And stare at it. That's what I do when I get stuck editing is I just print it out and just start like
And mark it up by hand.
yeah, or read it out loud. Except now I can't read it out writing out loud because it just sounds the same. So I'm desensitized to it, but anyway.
But then again, that's why you and I are doing the
Yeah.
whole note exchange thing so
Exactly.
that somebody else's eyes can be on it.
Yeah.
And the point about switching mediums is actually absurdly helpful. Like, even if you like can't plug your laptop around everywhere, or you don't have a laptop and you have a desktop and a notepad system, even just swapping which notebook you're using can help sometimes, because I was using a completely different notebook before I got fed up and switched over to a different one.
I've done that one before too. I feel like drawing out the scene would be helpful. Even if you can't draw like me. I can't draw.
What do you mean
I just
drawing
get
out the scene?
frustrated
Like,
if I do that because
You
I-
do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then I can't draw it how I want.
That's
how
true.
I see it in my
Then
mind.
you're just more.
So then I scour Pinterest and I'm like, okay, what looks like it?
and then you fall into that black hole.
Yeah.
But by draw it out, do you mean like sketch it out like stage directions, or?
I don't know. Like, if the two characters are talking, be like, here's this person. I don't know, just something like take your mind off it, but still, like, put it. And then I've also been trying to, like when I reread, I try to make myself a reader instead of a writer. And I go, okay, if I'm a reader and I'm reading this for the first time, what would I think the next logical thing to happen would be? I don't really do this that often because I'm lazy, but I think potentially it might be helpful, maybe.
Yeah, but that is actually a really difficult thing to do, to switch off your writer brain and turn your reader brain on.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you two, but I am constantly like rephrasing sentences that I don't like in professionally published works.
Yeah.
So like, why? How did this sentence end up like this? This is not how this should be. It should be like this. And I always feel like vindictively happy whenever I find like a typo or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't explain this at all.
No, I get happy when I find typos too. I'm like, I caught you. Yeah, same here.
Yeah, so trying to turn off the writer brain is really, really hard. Like, especially if you're reading a new book and you like, oh, this is gonna happen in the like 2 chapters later.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah. And it's not even just books that I do that with. I do that with TV shows.
I do too.
know.
And movies. And it's just
I do
like,
that with video games all the time.
Yes.
I usually write. And Daniel's like, have you played this before?
it's like, honey, it just came out last week.
No. No, I have not.
I predicted the whole finale to the show we were watching. I was like, yeah, I told you. See, it happened.
I called it! Yeah, no, with, I want to say book 2 of the Throne of Glass series, I predicted something, and then, like, when it happened in, like, the last page, I literally threw my Kindle down on my bed and went, fucking called it! Because it was foreshadowed in, like, chapter 3 or something.
I always feel good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got this.
Yep.
Yeah. But, like, it's the authors that can hit you with very common plot twists and still not see them coming that are like, how did you do this?
Yeah.
And Sarah J. Maas is one of those.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's so intense. Ah! But they're common tropes that she uses and she does it so well and it's so annoying because I don't know how to do it!
What is your secret?
What demon did you make a deal with to do this? Yeah, so mostly it comes down to really taking a look at who you are as a writer and figuring out what your common blockages are. Like for both of you two and me, it comes down to getting over that starting block and like using it as a push-off point to really get the words flowing, and it's tough. It is really tough. I'm at the point where I have like 2.5 more chapters to write and I'm so stuck. It's so annoying.
I hate it when, like, writing classes, they would, like, have, like, somebody come in with like a really generic prompt, and I'm like, doesn't help me at all.
Yeah.
But thanks.
It's like, character A has a secret, and character B knows they have a secret, but
Yeah.
character C doesn't. It's
I
like,
don't like that one either.
that's every scene ever.
Yeah.
Can I have some originality, please? And like, I've actually found a lot of really interesting prompts on Pinterest
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are like way more interesting, and oh, I hadn't thought of that, and all that sort of a thing.
Definitely.
But it's block is annoying, and the best way to deal with it is just to smash it with a hammer and keep going.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Type with my eyes closed, so I don't have to read what I'm doing. If the font isn't white.
Yeah.
Because that gets kind of annoying, because then you're like, did I just delete everything?
Yeah.
No, see, I just want to know, can you feel when you make a typo?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't think I haven't tried that one yet, but I wanted to do it yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want to do it in white, so I was thinking of a really light
I was
color.
about to say, if
You
you
know,
do
so
it
that way
light
I know
gray,
that it's not like deleted, like you were
yeah,
saying.
because then you lose your mouse and you're
Like, where did I? And
Yeah.
you're typing in between a paragraph, and you're like, wait.
yeah.
So, just finding a way out of the block that's going to work best for you, and I know that's one of the most annoying answers to ever get to a question like that, but we have given you some options. It's up to you to figure out what the best way is going to be for you. And on that note, thank you for joining us for this episode of The Writing Inquisition. I'm Carol Benton.
Marie Allen.
I'm EmRose.
And we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.